Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. Y'all know how we do. Before we get started, do your boy a solid. Go ahead and hit the like button. We appreciate you for watching. So do your boy a solid. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And please don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section. Because you know how we do. And don't forget to hit that members button, man. Because you get to watch the videos before everybody else. But before we get started with this hater, the hater's going to hate. So you already know. But we bringing the biggest hater to the stage. The man is just, I watched this video. Because the title of it was a lie from the jump. So I had to do what I do. And y'all know how we get down. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this thing. If y'all ready, hit the like button. So, old hater number one, Jason Whitlock, is back at it again. Now, y'all know Jason was supposed to be at the Colorado Bowl game, which we knew that in itself, on its face, was a lie. Because we knew Jason wasn't going to show up to no Colorado football game. Draped out in all Colorado gear is what he said he was going to do, what he told his audience. But we all knew that was a lie. Wasn't going to happen. Jason wasn't going to show up. And he came up with some excuse. But that wasn't a lie in itself. Because we knew that was a lie when he told fake ass Christian. But I ain't gonna even try to explain. Let's just get into the lies. Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Let's go.
The ingredients, the situation is ripe and right for Deion Sanders to exit Colorado after their 36-14 Alamo Bowl loss.
And right there is the lie. The title is the lie. First of all, Deion Sanders wants out of Colorado. Now, you see that 73K views. But the title itself is a lie. That man ain't never said he was leaving Colorado. He's told you he there to stay. But yet and still. But when we dealing with a liar, this is what happens. But let's go.
To BYU. This isn't a prediction. It's not someone saying it's going to happen. It's someone who's in the know that followed the program real closely and says, hey, I think the tea leaves are pointing towards Deion leaving Colorado. And this...
Now, how blatant of a lie do you want to tell? What tea leaves do you have that says Deion is ready to leave Colorado? Is what I want to know. Where your tea leaves at? What points you in that direction to say that Deion wants to leave Colorado? Nothing. The way he's recruiting, the way he's fixing to rehire these new coaches tells you he wants to leave Colorado. In what manner? In what area? But see, these are the lies that you sitting on your chest telling to these people that believe you. And I guarantee you, if I check the chat right now, it's 15, 30 million people in there talking about, yeah, Deion kid's gone. Of course he gonna leave Colorado. His kid's gonna leave. Sure he gonna leave Colorado. What does he gotta be there for? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Well, let's go.
This person told me this because going into the Alamo Bowl, Colorado out of NIL money, just doesn't have the budget for what Deion was doing for Shadur, for Shiloh, for Travis, for Jordan Seaton, and for a handful of their top players. They got to the Alamo Bowl.
Deion has said from day one, we're not giving you no big NIL money. They wasn't, their NIL deals are real NIL deals. Mercedes, Nike, freaking hell. Did you see Cash on the Nerd Wallet? He just got a new NIL deal with Nerd Wallet, a freshman. Same NIL deal Travis had. So what are you talking about? The NIL deals Travis and Shadur, those were real NIL deals. That was not money from the collective. They didn't get money from the collective. Shadur didn't get money from the collective. Travis didn't get money from the collective. Shiloh didn't get money from the collective. Jordan Seaton ain't getting money from the collective. Those are brand deals. Those are not collective NIL deals. See, this is when you're dealing with people that don't know what the hell they talking about, who don't know ball, who don't know what the hell's going on in the NIL. There is only a handful of players on every team making major NIL money. Everybody else don't get the hundreds and thousands and millions of dollar deals. Every player on the team don't get that. Superstars get those mega deals. Regular players get regular money. Boy, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Let's go.
And had to do everything, this is according to my source, had to do everything on a strict budget. That the BYU players and team, they got amazing gift bags, had an amazing bowl experience, and Colorado was on a very strict budget. And the players...
See what I'm talking about? People just be lying. The gift bags are given to you by the bowl. Valero and all the bowl sponsors gave out gift bags to all the players. The teams don't give out gift bags to the players. They're bowl people. See, this is people that don't know what the freak they're talking about. Have no business with this kind of voice. Passing out bad information, telling lies. Don't know what the hell they talking about. Trying to say he got his information from somebody else when he's just assuming. How you know what these people got? Whatever the bowl gave the players in their gift bags, that's what the bowl gave out. And they gave the same crap to each player on each team. Some of the superstars might have got a little bit more. And people that got brand deals, they got bags from their sponsors, from the people that they work for. And they probably, if it's Shadur and Travis, they got shit for the whole team because that's what they've done all year. So what the hell are you talking about? See, when people just get on the microphone, man, and don't know what they're doing and don't know what they're saying, and to the uninformed out there, to the people that don't know ball or know about the bowl system or how any of that stuff operates, yes, it might seem truthful. But for Jason Whitlock followers, for followers of stupid people, they believe anything this idiot has to say. And he the biggest liar of them all. But let's go.
Players were frustrated by it. This was not the typical bowl experience that Colorado had, and that is why Colorado didn't take the bowl game that seriously, and that is why Colorado's effort was so poor in that game.
Oh my God. See, this is people that don't know ball. This is people that don't watch Whitlock, Reach the People, or the pregame show. This is people that don't understand the team. So they didn't give maximum effort. They didn't play to their potential because they were upset about the gift bags they received from the bowl committee. Really? This is your excuse? This is what somebody's telling you? They didn't like what they received, so they didn't play up to the caliber of playing that they would normally do. They played poorly because they were upset about the gift bags they received. They was upset because they got to go to SeaWorld and do all these other things in the city during the week. They was on the boat parade. They had magnificent dinners. You know, they just was inundated with all this horrible stuff that half of those players have never even experienced the bowl game. So how would they even know? They don't know. How could they have a bad experience or get bad gifts when 90% of them have never been to a bowl game? What the frick are you even talking about?
They got trounced. I mean, that 36-14, that's bad, but it was much worse than that. As many of you know,
do this until February 1st. On January 6th,
as we all know, I ain't doing my
to be at that game, decked out in Colorado gear. I told you all up front, if they went to the Alamo Bowl, that was going to be problematic for me because it's played on December 28th, the same day that I had agreed to participate in the wedding of my adopted family in the 50-year.
Oh, that's a lie. Excuse. Lie. You ain't post nothing on the internet. Where that on the internet? Where that on your Twitter feed? And this what I'm doing. Because if you're at a wedding, I ain't seen nobody not post nothing from a wedding on their Twitter feed. When you go to your homeboys or your homegirl's wedding, you post the pictures. You say what you've done. You know, you celebrate those people. But yet and still, on Jason Whitlock's Twitter feed, on Jason Whitlock's Twitter feed, there is nothing that shows him at a wedding. This is his media right here. There's nothing. This is the top of his media feed. Where your post at about being in your homeboy, your friend's wedding? Where is it? Ain't none. It's all you. This is you with Marjorie Taylor Greene, ugly ass. That ain't got nothing to do with your show, your job, but you posted her. So where you at on your Twitter feed? Huh? Where you at? This is Jason Whitlock's Twitter feed. Where he at in that wedding? He ain't, because he didn't go. Because Jason Whitlock is a liar. Probably couldn't afford to go to the Alamo Bowl. Probably was too ashamed to go to the Alamo Bowl. Didn't want that comeuppance when he got there. Because them people was going to give you the what for and the how now, as my homeboy RJ say. And he ain't wearing no more damn turtlenecks. I'm going to have to see what the hell is up with that. How you not wearing the turtleneck in the wintertime? All summer you was wearing the turtlenecks. If you had a bunch of hickeys or something on your neck, then that's a whole nother story. You can't have that shit on air. But them hickeys lasted a long time if that was the case. But where it at, Jason? Where your proof? You ain't put it out there. It ain't on your Twitter feed. Don't try to do it now, because it's too late to say what you was doing or where you was at. You was just too scared to show up because you know them people was going to give you the business if you showed up at the Alamo Bowl. Just say I wasn't going to go because I didn't want to deal with all that ruckus they was going to give me. That's what you say. Tell the truth. Stop lying to your people and yourself, because we know who you are. A coward. Because your thing was prime that wasn't gonna make a bowl game. And when they got to 6-2, you had already shit your pants. Because you knew then it was real. Then you try to throw something else out there. If they get 8 wins, then I'll go to a bowl. They got 9. And you didn't show up. Because you a punk. You can dish it out on the airwaves, on YouTube, where can't nobody get to you. And can't nobody say it. See, you show up at the Alamo Bowl, they was going to say it to your face. And you couldn't deal with that. You was going to need 35 security guards if you went to the Alamo Bowl. Because they was going to hand you your lunch right there in that damn stadium. Well, let's get back to this coward-ass dude.
Renewal of vows for Kirk and Susie May. They're part of my adopted family in Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City from 1994 to 2010. This family welcomed me into their family. I welcomed them into my family.
You ain't got no family.
Kirk and Susie May, but again, I don't like to call them friends because the relationship since 1995, obviously.
All I see is one picture of one little white couple and a bunch of white people. I don't see your black ass nowhere. Where are you amongst that group of Caucasians? Is what I want to know. Yes, I'm throwing race into it because what he do? He don't like black people. He hate himself. He want to be them. But we don't see where he at.
29 years, nearly 30 years, has gone well past friendship. And so I had to participate in the wedding. I gave Susie May away at the wedding. I walked her down the aisle.
Where you at in the picture? You showed us one picture. If you walk Susie May down the aisle, there is photos of that. Where are your photos of you being in that wedding party? Of you taking a group picture with all them white people? Where you at? We ain't seen them. So that was the 28th. That was a week ago. So where you at? That's your excuse? Put it in the app. Put it on the internet for the people to see. Because we ain't seen you amongst those white people. You know why you can't show them pictures? Because they're some old ass pictures. And you don't look the same. You probably in some of them pictures. But that's the old you, not the new you. But see what I'm saying? You ain't got a lot to kick it, homeboy. Because we don't want to kick it with you no way. Just say you ain't going, or you wasn't coming, or you were too damn scared to show up. Do that. Be a man. Don't be no punk. Well, we know you're a punk, but don't be a punk on the internet. Everybody else say it with their chest on the internet. You on YouTube, say it with your chest.
Me and her son, Blake, who's like a little brother to me. And so I was unable to attend the game. And I was unable to watch the game because the festivities we were involved in Las Vegas and the renewal of these vows. And it's the first Colorado game in 2 years that I missed.
Oh, so you've been watching all the games for 2 years. We know you've been watching. It ain't no secret. Because you a hater. Haters gonna watch more than supporters. See, supporters have stuff to do. They'll go and do other things. They'll check in while the game going on. But haters, they ain't gonna miss nothing. Because it's that one little tweet beat we hope we can catch. Them haters. They hope they can catch it so we can tweet it out. We can say, see, look. This is what they do. But allegedly, he got all this information from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But let's go.
How? I mean, it's just amazing how I somehow.
Oh, while y'all listening to the lies and this hater and this fake ass Christian, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We got to get to 20K. We supposed to do it before the new year, but the new year is here, so we on a mission. Let's go.
I'll miss the greatest Colorado game because this is better than what Oregon did to Colorado last year. This is far better than what Oregon did. And I know Oregon trounced them and embarrassed them, but this is BYU. BYU is no threat to win a national title. BYU is not one of the top 5 teams in the country, one of the top 10 teams in the country. BYU, top 20 team, you know, I think finished 3rd. You know, I now you'd have to say they have the tiebreaker over Colorado. So BYU would be the 3rd best team in the Big 12.
See, once again, this is somebody like the rest of them people that misjudge the Big 12 that don't know ball. BYU beat SMU, gave SMU their first loss of the season, and should have been ranked above SMU the whole time. I'm just saying, we're going to call a spade, but the CFP are the haters because they don't like the Big 12. They thought the Big 12 was weak until Cam Scatterboo showed up and gave Texas that ass kicking yesterday, which Arizona State was cheated out of that game. The ref did not call that targeting foul. Everybody else in the world called it a targeting foul. The ref looked at the replay 11 times, didn't call it a targeting foul. And Twitter went bananas, wanting to know why that wasn't a targeting foul. It wasn't a targeting foul because Texas would have lost that game, which would have gave Arizona State the ball, 15 yards up, first down, a minute and some change on the clock, and enough time to run the clock out, kick a field goal. Well, when it comes to the field goal kick, and win the game. Because Arizona State should have beat Texas yesterday. They got cheated. But that's for another thing. BYU beat SMU, which should have kept them ranked in front of SMU the whole freaking season. But no. SMU was ranked above BYU, which for the longest, BYU was the only team that gave them a loss. So how are you ranked behind a team that you beat? But Kansas State beat Colorado and lost again, but they were still ranked in front of Colorado because they beat Colorado. Make it make sense. I told y'all the CFP was built for the SEC and the Big Ten, and the SEC didn't live up to their motto. Oregon is trash, which I've been telling y'all all season. Oregon is ass, garbage, fugazi. I wish somebody would tell me otherwise. You can't, because it showed on the screen yesterday. Oregon was trash. They got lucky and beat Ohio State the first game. They got lucky and beat Oregon State. They got lucky and beat Idaho. They got lucky and beat Wyoming. Oregon has been struggling to get wins all year. But y'all thought they was the best? For real? When they played the bottom half of the Big Ten, just like Indiana did, and you wanted to throw Indiana out of the CFP because they only had one loss? But you thought Oregon was tough? Ain't no way. But let's get back to it. My bad. I got off track. Woosah. Let's get back.
And they absolutely embarrassed Colorado, and I didn't get to watch one snap of it. That was very disappointing. I didn't even follow the score.
Jason lying. He watched that whole freaking game.
It wasn't until the end, until after the wedding, we're all at the post-wedding reception and dinner, and late in the deal, I was like, oh my God, Colorado's playing. Let me check the score. And I looked at it, I was like, are you kidding me? How did I miss this? And I texted John Hadley. I was like, man, you got to give me the details on this. I can't believe it. But anyway, I didn't get to watch it. This would have been the payoff for my 2 years of being upset with Deion for the way that he came into the Colorado program and kicked all those kids out. I could have.
If your ass was working in Colorado when he showed up, guess who else would have been kicked out? Guess who else would have got the boot? You, big boy.
Watch this dramatic payoff, because to me, again, I'm way on the outside looking in. I didn't see the game, but to me, it seemed like there was a group of BYU Mormon white boys. It was like, this racially idolatrous rap group pretending to be a football team.
See what I'm talking about when I was talking about race? That right there. Why BYU got to be white boys? There's some brothers on that squad. But you wouldn't know that because you don't know ball. You don't watch ball. BYU just got the #1 player in NCAA basketball to go to their school. I bet you wouldn't guess that he will. Yeah, he black. Black people go to BYU. Black people live in Utah. What the hell is wrong with you? That religion doesn't stop black people from going to that school. Probably makes it more enjoyable with the amount of women you can have at one time. But never mind. Let me get out of there.
Thinks we're going to be a rollover, and we're actually going to put it on them. I've seen some of the highlights. I've seen some of the histrionics of Shiloh and the dancing and all of that stuff. Colorado clearly had the wrong attitude. And as I'm telling you all.
See? That's what I'm talking about. What Shiloh dancing got to do with anything? Shiloh been busting moves all season. His whole career. That's what he do. But see, when Deion kids do it, it's a problem. But when the white boys out there doing the same thing, oh, that's cool. That's so cool. You know, that's cute. But when the brothers do, it's a problem. Oh, that's stupid. They don't need to be doing that. You know, that's showing off. That's being gangster. The hell is busting a move after you sack a dude, get an interception, get a big hit? What they got to do with anything? It's a celebration. We celebrate different. It's two different cultures. Depending on where you're from is how you celebrate.
The wrong attitude started with, they basically got to the end of this bowl thing and they were out of money. And they built a pay-for-play team, like a lot of teams, but no one is more pay-for-play than Deion's Colorado Buffaloes. And
Ohio State spending $20 million on their team, but ain't no more. See what I'm saying? See these lies. Oregon spent about $23 million on their team, but ain't nobody more pay for play than Colorado. Nobody. See what I'm saying? This is the narrative that they try to spew. That Colorado out there passing out NIL money, collective money, like it's candy. No. Deion said from the jump, if you coming for this NIL money, this is not the place for you. Been saying it since he been there. 2 years strong. So how do you even come up with this? Yes, they got Maybachs. Yes, they got nice cars. But they earned it. They got real NIL deals. They don't have collective NIL deals. It's a difference. When you got brand deals, major brand deals, instead of just getting a cashier's check to deposit in your bank account, where you have to work for it, show up, go places, do things, make commercials, things of that nature. They put a few players that I done seen that's nationwide. And if he doesn't, don't play football. That boy from USC is in the pros. I haven't seen too many football players on my TV screen. But them 3-4 players, I haven't seen every freaking one. So you tell me who doing real NIL deals. Is it Colorado? Or is it them $20 million players at Ohio State? Or them big money players at Oregon Ducks? See, because these players are in nationally advertised commercials, not local. Not your local car dealership, not your local restaurant. They in spots, Super Bowl spots. See, those are what you call brand deals. NIL money can't do that. Beats commercials, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Mercedes, Gatorade, NerdWallet, United freaking Airlines, Nike. You see how many other players in college football have you seen come across your screen? I've seen Juju Watkins, but she played basketball. See her all the time. But she plays basketball. I ain't seen no Ohio State players. I ain't seen no Alabama players. I ain't seen no Tennessee players, no Michigan players, no South Carolina players, no USC players, no Oregon players. I ain't seen none of them people cross my TV screen. Not my internet screen, my television screen. But I've seen Travis, Jordan, Shador, Shiloh, and a bunch of the other Colorado players on nationally televised commercials. See, that's what you call NIL money, brand deal money. That's the difference. But if I go to Ohio, I'm sure I'll see some players. Now, the quarterback from BYU, he got a Morgan David deal. You know, he might be selling Mad Dog 2020 or something, you know, because that's a Jewish alcohol. So, you know, he might be doing that. But I ain't seen him on my TV. So you tell me who doing real NIL deals. Is it being done right in Colorado? Where they not just writing checks? Yeah, a bunch of players got local deals. That's everywhere. Everybody can't be a superstar, but they superstar players got real brand deals. Not just collective money. Not just local restaurant and local car dealership and local pet inspection people, local pest control, local weed eater company, something like that. local bake shop. They worldwide with this. So that means they doing it right. They ain't ran out of money. Did you see the Airbus that they took to San Antonio? Broke people don't fly like that. That's a Airbus for international flights only. Those planes only come in and out of country. They don't even use them coast to coast. Those are for flights to Dubai and Japan and China, Australia. Them long ass 16, 24-hour flights where you can be comfortable in privacy. That's what they took. But they out of money. Y'all want to assume they out of money. Because everybody else got new deals and y'all ain't seen Prime new deal yet. But it'll show up. He ain't in no hurry. I'm sure Rick George been pressing him. Let's get it done. But Prime like, wait till the season over with. Let me finish this. That can get done at any given time because I ain't going nowhere. We can take care of that. But if it wasn't for the haters, Lord help us.
When players weren't getting paid what they thought, they started doing their own thing. And my source also described to me that the Buffaloes spent 2 nights in a strip club that they basically rented out 2 nights in a row, Christmas and the day after Christmas. This was primarily offensive players. I was told, did not involve Travis Hunter because he does not go to clubs. As we've heard from Travis Hunter's girlfriend, he would sit outside a club rather than go inside a club. Travis Hunter, kind of nerdy in a very good way, not a nightclub guy, but many of the rest of the offensive players, maybe a handful of defensive players, all spent 2 nights partying at a Texas strip club.
Now, Jason Whitlock just want to be at that strip club. That was one of his most frequented spots back in the day. Strip club, full of white women. He didn't even go to the black strip club. He went to the white ones, where it was white women only. But Jason Whitlock just be lying. Ain't nobody told him that. Somebody might have told him they seen a bunch of people throwing money with a bunch of Colorado gear on. But the players ain't rented out no strip club for no 2 days. Do you know who they play for? Are you stupid? Do you actually think? Now, there was a bunch of rappers in town. Now, they might have got that. They might have got down. Show there. I saw 2 Chainz on the sideline. Key Glock, players that's known to frequent such establishments. And I ain't mad at them. Do they thing. That's what they supposed to do. But just to flat out blatantly say that the Colorado players, offensive person, rented the strip club for 2 days. Christmas Day and the day after Christmas, to be specific, Wednesday and Thursday, that they rented the strip club and partied there. When we know daggone well, it's the curfew. You play ball, you know it's a curfew. And the curfew was probably set at about 11 o'clock. We don't even get to the strip club at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, you know what we do? Get ready. We just starting to put clothes on. But for somebody to sit up on a platform and tell this is ridiculous without proof, without proof, pictures, videos. See, when you make an accusation like this is just a flat out lie. Unless you have proof, because this is character assassination. This is damaging to that team and those players. You can't accuse nobody of being out partying for 2 days in a strip club without proof. College players. So you telling me the coach had no knowledge? None of the coaches had no knowledge. Players just was out there all willy-nilly doing what the hell they wanted to do. See, this is why nobody likes this dude. And if anybody rational has a baby brain in your head, and you thought any of that was real, if somebody called me and said, hey, I saw the players in the strip club and they was in there all night, I would have said, where's your video? I need pictures and timestamps. Other than that, it ain't real. Because I can tell you anything. You can say you saw players. You might have just seen people in Colorado get. Everybody around there was in Colorado get. It was either black and white or blue and gold, or black and gold. Wasn't no in between. But see, if you ain't got no video evidence or no picture proof, it ain't real. And then you jump on your platform with how many? 493,000 subscribers and say that without proof. The man setting himself up for failure, and I hope it comes soon. But I'm gonna let him finish telling this lie. See, this is a man with Christian values. Such a Christian. God this and Jesus that. But you just breaking all the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not covet, thou shalt not lie. You know, you just tearing them 10 commandments up. Thou shalt not bear false witness. But you just busting them 10 commandments open just like Moses did walking down that mountain. Just break them in there. You just tearing them apart. But I'm gonna let you keep with your Christian philosophy. Come on.
And you wonder why they got boat race. You wonder why their focus wasn't there. Money wasn't there. And so their focus wasn't there. And it was on, hey, how can we have as much fun as possible? You know, BYU, we're going to run past, we're going to be so much more athletic, and then we'll run past them white boys. And they got their butts kicked and got embarrassed. What a fitting potential end. Now, this is according to, you know, someone that would know that when he looks at the tea leaves, he says, Deion's not sticking around.
But see, all this is according to somebody else, not according to somebody you know. Somebody else. Let's go. All I'm saying is, all this is according to somebody else's life. You don't know. You ain't got no proof. Until you got proof, it ain't real. But now the tea leaves is Deion gonna leave.
I tend to lean the other direction in terms of I think Colorado's going to pony up, and they got some 5-star quarterback. They got some other good recruits. It appears to me that Deion plans to stay, but this person is close enough to the program that I have to sit back and go, hold on, maybe I'm just reading this all wrong. You know, Deion to me has always been about, hey, I'm just really doing this for Shedeur.
See, what I'm gonna tell you is, this is why Jason's a fraud. He trying to put it on somebody close to the program. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We know that Jason only deals with one person that's close to the program, and that's Warren Sapp. See, he knows that Deion is smart enough to understand what he's trying to say. And we know Sapp ain't selling Deion out like that. But see, this is when somebody tries to cause a rift in your program. See, because you doing better than expected. You're doing better than what they thought you could do. You exceeding all of their expectations because they want you to fail. So now what we try to do is throw a rip, a monkey wrench in the system. We try to turn the system upside down and try to cause a rift between friends. See, that's why Warren Sapp ain't been on Jason Whitlock's show. Now, if y'all remember, before Sapp got hired, Sapp used to be on there at least once a week. But, you know, Deion and Sapp probably had that conversation, and Deion was like, look, man, that over there, nah, bro, we don't need that. You don't need that. I don't want you to go on TV and try to have to defend me or get at somebody because you know they lying. So the best thing to do is to stay away from that. See, Jason Whitlock's a fraud. Fake ass Christian. Big ass hater. And a hell of a liar. That man has not uttered one syllable of truth since he got in front of that mic. But he's always trying to pawn Coach Prime off as a fake Christian, a man not of God's cloth, a man unworthy, but he's worthy. But when you sit on your platform and tell lies, and speak untruth, and prey on another man's downfall, how can you call yourself a Christian? How can you wish for somebody to fail that much that you don't like him there? I'm telling y'all, back in the day, Whitlock was out for a girl and Deion took her. I'm telling you, nobody hates a man this much because he's good at what he does. And that's the only reason Jason Whitlock hates Deion. I'm telling you, this all stems from a woman. White or black, I don't know which one, but it stems from one. People only hold grudges this long for women or money. You don't hate a man because he's good or great at what he does. You don't do that. Deion is celebrated in every arena he's been in. Anything he has done, he has succeeded at. But just this one guy, this guy, wishes he would fail. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This makes no sense. It really don't. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense. There's only one guy that's this good, that we support this much? Why is this one guy, this guy, wishing that he failed miserably, fall directly on his face? What has Deion done to you? Somebody tell me. Nobody knows but Jason and probably Deion. Deion, I guarantee you, Deion knows why Jason Whitlock don't like him. And he probably laugh at him every day because he's an idiot. He up here shuffling and fetching for these people at Blaze, and they don't like him. He hates DEI. But who's the DEI hire on the Blaze? Jason Whitlock. That whole network is racist. But you the token Negro. Why? Because you hate black people. So yes, we can have your face represent us, and we'll pay you to hate your own. That's him. It's a shame to live that sad and be that sorry. He wonders why you don't have no wife, no kids. At 55, 56 years old. Hey, no wonder you spend all your time in the strip club. I guarantee you Jason still goes to the strip club. Unless he's using escort services. Because he ain't got no girlfriend and he ain't got no wife. Unless you like boys, I don't know. But you got to get your poom poom from somewhere. Y'all tell me.
And Shiloh, that, you know, I'm coaching in Colorado. I got involved with coaching to develop my kids. And now that he's done that, what purpose does sticking at Colorado serve? When Deion's positioned himself to be a candidate for an NFL job potentially, he's certainly probably a candidate for a larger Power Force type school. I could see Deion jumping someplace else, and that's what the source says, that Deion may be ready to hit the eject button on Colorado. If he does, would it have been worth it? That's the question I would like to ask.
Lord have mercy. This man has told y'all for the millionth time that he want to put his face on the flag. He just getting started. But see, y'all think because his kid's gone, he done his job. He ain't done his job. He still has goals that he wants to reach. He wants to win a national title. He wants to win a Big 12 title. He wants to be the first black coach to win a national title. And no, Franklin at Notre Dame is not going to do it. Not going. He's going to get boat raced by Georgia tonight. I'm sorry. It just ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you. Georgia going to run Notre Dame out the building like Alabama did in 2012. It's going to be ugly. And it's going to be ugly fast. Kind of like Oregon's sorry ass got ran out the building last night. I've been telling y'all all season that Oregon is a fraud. They suck. They just ain't played nobody. And they struggled beating the sorry teams that they played. And y'all want to cap them off as the best ever. Please. Dylan Gabriel been in college for 900 years. That man is 32 years old. Still trying to play football. And Quinn Ewers don't get his ass out of Texas and get in the league. You better not come back taking up spots from players that are worthy. Get your ass out of football and go play with them big boys in the NFL. And come back and try to make some money. You think you're a pro? Go be a pro. You got a draft grade. You ain't going before Shador or before Cam, but You might go second, third round. Be that. It's good service or backups make good money in the NFL. Make damn good money. But I'm sick of Jason Whitlock and his lying ass. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We know Prime ain't going nowhere. We finna rally up for the 2025 season. Get ready to start snatching players out the portal, because a bunch of Oregon players finna jump in the portal. Arizona State got shafted by the referees, and somebody need to do something about that. The referees wanted Texas to win. They want Texas back in the hunt. But if Texas don't show up in Jerry World, they will get boat raced by Ohio State, just like Alabama did in 2014. Oh my God. So they better show up, or it's going to look like Zeke all over again. Is all I'm saying. Saying what I'm saying. You figure it is. But it is what it is, man. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all know what to do. Appreciate y'all for watching. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And Jason Whitlock sucked. He's a liar. He ain't worth a crap. I don't know what it is with that dude. He hate us. He hate himself. I need to find him a lady and send her to him. Maybe he'll smile again. He just need a hug or something. He need to touch a booty, anything. Somebody help the brother out, because he lacking over there. Just look at it. Hold on, just look at it. If that ain't a man that's lacking, y'all tell me he ain't lacking. He lacking. That's a man that's lacking. He need help. You know, he need a little love in his life. So we need to find a way to get him some love. We need to start a GoFundMe, or take all my super chats, and y'all send all the super chats y'all send, and then we gonna send Jason Whitlock some big booty girl to make him feel good, and maybe he'll stop all this hate. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day. We've been at this thing for damn. See, every time I get with Whitlock, man, it's already almost an hour in. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculousness, dog. Dude brings out the worst, because he is the worst. Nobody should hate another man in that fashion that much. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a beautiful day.